Captain, I think that Ecowas, you better now on several occasions. I can't how or more loose grip on the continent. And member states now nkansah have come to the realization say the body is a useless body. Omuntimen rely on Ecowas for anything because the agenda yeah they set it up the purpose and as for omo set it up by the forefathers in and Mali Burkina Faso in Niger culture say omo betray those fundamentals those principles na ekokofade by because the kind of economic cooperation, regional integration, and that kind of cooperation among member states, sabi betimi dey promote to trade, yeah ensure political stability, yeah ensure sabi adie ekochia. This is a mother body that cares about the welfare of member states. Yeah betinam and making sure say nhye de begu akwan mu no ebeye adwuma. This body abaya white elephant see her condoning all sort of nasty stuff. And then these countries have come to the realization say Ecowas no longer serve the purpose or more free say serve. That is why these things are happening because you ask yourself say Samra coup no sha se na ekoso no circumstances are leading to the coup no proud no na Ecowas as a mother body had every opportunity to intervene and on several platforms SCO Togo ye can say something had to be done sabi betimi save the situation but yet ha na Cote d'Ivoire ala your friend say Alassane Ouattara ye nyina ye nim circumstances are leading ya papa we be president ni mo da hwegu a ekoso e wo Cote d'Ivoire wa ba be di president we na we try to turn a this guy had the infantry to massage the constitution and your first gave himself another lifeline. Ecowas and kashi amfa ho nothing was done about the situation. Then another coup SCO baby yes my delegation not such a joker was part of the delegation say yanko kanche domboy say coup na why no on reverse it when this guy has engaged in what we call constitutional your friend is saying coup d'etat against the people of Cote d'Ivoire. So at the end of the day leverage bang and Ecowas already coming on board. And over the years, what the Sahel region, the incursion of this, your friends, mercenary groups, other insurgent group, Ecowas Masabi, placed in a very hostile peace anyhow. So the understanding is that Ecowas better mobilize certain forces and certain intervention be abwa. Ama yet me akebu the situation a creepy in. Nina, the mother body has been sitting aloof, doing nothing about it. And you can't about the kind of rank Ecowas between French-speaking countries and your friends France and nkansah. In the face of the Ecowas Union, a deba na Ecowas AFA hon. Ye ni mamam for matena konwa so for almost 40 years in Africa. Omo anim say near circumstances and nipa no namu no eyade asabi enkoye. As a mother body, your job is to intervene, intercede on the behalf of the people. So if you're able what now to say responsibilities when you know go or check all these responsibilities in you go at the end of the day no so nim fa so biem. That is why these countries now have come to the realization say being part of Ecowas or not being part of Ecowas no e dey yan benefit be na wo. Because other countries like US and as for impose sanctions on you, you know, so within the community of world affairs, over suffer. But ask yourself, say, what is the economic power of Ecowas? Ecowas better make us say, my impose economic sanctions on anybody. Even in Africa, in West Africa, trade among ourselves. How effective said in city here? Because train every Ghana ha ain't me and time to Cote d'Ivoire because train said they see building railway no ha no and Diane said the Cote d'Ivoire building it there and Diane said the Togo see building it there so we can't even use train to enter our African countries so it is very easy to trade with China, with European partners, with America. It's so easy than say you trading among ourselves. So you ask yourself say Ecowas na buy for economic cooperation, for regional integration, as some fast one is saying. So how to live in the usefulness, I will lose in the essence. As I buy a package of old guys, I said, we committee, I'm a catcher, so we a mistake. Now, for be back and now be a manure gumet and pharmacy shop because and Kokra Fong Kwan said you'll be a yare and on my contenance and more air about old age issues, then as for pertinent issues affecting the continent where you expect people to have come to the realization, say Africa. So help baby a advantage no other continent in the world and they will be when it comes to human resource, natural resources and as for how do we tap into these resources at least you bet me a leverage for economic transformation the youth of Africa or move away from the continent move go into your friends modern day slavery in the Middle East. Nano miss your shows videos Ghanaian ladies in your friends Egypt. Now Egypt you cry bra and you see people going to Middle East, you compare them aside slavery, there is nothing there. So people go and sell themselves into modern day slavery when we have a much potential where you land yet metabe now you created those opportunities now. People will rather be coming here, sabe or mobenya access to the kind of wealth that Africa. But and I'm saying and Africa has become a harvesting ground for the world powers. And now China is here. If you go to DR Congo, the Tenki mines, one of the your friend say biggest cobalt, your friend is saying mine Africa. Among China, gingen in Tokwa, and easy, and several other goods are Africa higher. Ngrofo I take it over. Ghana na yanya dia sebi, yansu akwakoton betten high. So Adrian yade dream, ekase, may take a peep into the future. Now I draw my plans in such a way, say, met me a leverage a tab into the talents and the potential. Say, oh, me mkro form na sabi, matimia build something substantial out of them. No leadership in our part of the world. No, it's never interested in all these things. So I know that the youth have become desperate. They are useless, and there is nothing that they feel say they can do. They feel useless within them because there is absolutely nothing for them. That is why I'm on for person over to coin none of my children than to sit here. So to me, Ecowas and one else will blame me no. So a person taking it serious, they need to rebrand and repackage themselves because where they are at the moment, you know, say a country belong to Ecowas or you don't belong to Ecowas, you know, difference there because Ecowas ain't coming with any advantage. They are celebrating days, then as a forum. But what actually they are doing on the grounds on Africa, Sabaya Africans are benefiting. You know, say yes, this is the real impact of Ecowas. You know, we are not seeing those things. So at the end of the day, you know, countries come to the realization there. Also, name fast so captured because for people to come to the table, you need to have a leverage. You need to have certain advantage. So if I'm coming to the table and there is nothing that you are offering me, because Ecowas should be so attractive to the stance there, member states should, your friends say, fight for its membership. But I condoning grants for all sorts of nasty and shitty political stuff. Man for to me, amend the constitution, give themselves lifeline. They still proud themselves of member of Ecowas. Man for to me engaging or all sort of your friends reckless activity. Anti Kroma na Gambia, Ghana for Eko Kun or Monen as a forum. Sa story in the Coco see saying, Bessin families or munkro for your victims, guano, ye omuntimia account for. Your bony pathway in the broad day. I'm a man for Babontibe converse here. Ecowas couldn't do a thing about it. So to me, if these countries are moving out, it's because Ecowas are losing the essence, are losing the way. But yeah, mistake. Say you're co-partner with a certain foreign interest, and that one will solve our problems. But who say some of these countries, you know, are trying to build certain alliance with Russia and other countries? You see, those foreign interests, you know, they almost Ghana interest at heart. This emerging and as Africa interest at heart. Me say China on the foreign policy are ordinary a very aggressive and very hostile policy of exploitation and ordinary on a team alone or be mouse high phone one was shall see we Japade on fan chow. That is the kind of policy. And Russia, you know, the SS is even people are countries around them. Abra Berlin war no buya na country in the Eastern Europe, you know. And we are part of Soviet Union and obia journey away from Russia. So these are countries you cannot rely on them and say we are breaking away from this and we are going to join this. They will come and exploit us. That is what we need to realize. Say, nkansah, how can we take another step? Now you realize the potentials on the continent. Now you realize the human resources are here. Now you turn those things into something productive. I am crow for Benya Bibia. Now say answer ye be general how among ourselves. No, you bet me open market trade among ourselves. Quite bet me trade among ourselves. I am crow for Benya some faso because that is the ultimate thing that we need to focus on. Now nkwaya sa now to when you share Niger. Now no menam in term baby captain. About 21-year-old boy. Sa adia na ye pia se ye de to na ade no and wa pia sa na wakode baby wa bre. This is a 21-year-old African boy a wakra na mama ne papa from Mali aba Ghana and also to na ade akwa to na ade de akwa. But this is a continent filthy rich. Among for proud you said to me, just a life among for live on the content leadership. Now here the life, the misery these poor boys are going through. You don't see them, but sometimes just take time and look at them. There is no future, absolutely nothing for them. This is the kind of continent I have. So Ecowas Kotenasia, the focus should be about strategically, you know, you ever build that kind of relationship, you build it youth no mu wom no sebe ya umbenya life. But we are not interested. So me, Ecowas, they are a useless body full of old men and women. They just talk about their dying age. Nothing sensible in their cost because the continent lies bare right in front of us. And the number of coups I see in the last 3 years. Ask yourself, say Ecowas up to the task and in the coming days, don't be surprised if a lot of these coups will spring up because near man coup within the continent, and nobody is stepping up to intervene. So they were amassing troops to go and attack them. Okay, Tinubu ni for Tinubu no na mo no sebi uja no nkasa kwenti mi ndware. Obi na be dware no. And such an old man so a president. Because look at him, somebody who cannot even walk on his own. Obetime dware na chi. And this a president is a president. So what decision I know take he manage a man or he can't bath himself. Obi the big no. Now president Obi the how can you take decisions very serious? So I think on the continent we really have to be serious. Now you move away from these trivialities. I also say, am I young name down? And yes, sir, Captain, we will continue to suffer.